All right. Other good men that I think could be good role models. Um, Let me see the football coach from UCF. He's a good guy. Um, let's see who else. Willie Taggart, the football coach from FSU. He's a good guy. Um, Good man. Good men. I already told you LeBron James. Um, who else? I'm saying this because I don't want you guys to be looking at like somebody like Antonio Brown as a good role model. I mean, he might be a good football player, but not a good role model. Okay. um, some, I know a lot of people don't like Tom Brady. Um, he's a good role model. All right, you don't have to like the Patriots. He's a good man. He's a good dad. He's a good husband. He's a good person. I sometimes don't like how angry he gets, but he is a good man, a good role model. Your grandfathers, your Uncle Jason. I know I'm repeating myself. You can look at these videos. I suggest that you email these videos to like a computer and have a backup somewhere. When you get older, you're gonna wanna retrieve these. So your dad, your father. I tried to be a good role model to you boys. Don't cry. Don't cry. And if you do cry, let it out. Go for a walk and make me proud. Okay? Go do something constructive. Go do something positive. Go for a jog. Go lift weights. Go to the gym. Go do something with a friend. Go do something with your brother. Let's see. I never hit you. I never hit you. I never raised my hand to you. When you both were a little baby, a little 2-year-old, each of you one time, that's all it took was one time. I gave you a little whack on your butt. And never again. Never again. I don't believe in hitting. I don't believe in spanking. I just don't think that that's good. I think that that's abuse. That's physical abuse. So I hope you remember that. I hope you remember that I never hit you and that you shouldn't hit your kids. Some people believe in that. Some people believe spanking their kids is good. I just don't think it is. And then raising your voice. When you kids were younger, sometimes I would lose my cool and raise my voice, and I regret that. And I apologize for that. If that's something that you remember, I'm really sorry. That was wrong. It was wrong of me to do. I'm your dad. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Your mother's not perfect. I'm not perfect. If you have a stepfather, he's not going to be perfect. I'm confident that your mom will choose a good person. So remember, that person might not have traits, certain little traits that you don't like, or he may say or do things that you don't like, but look at the overall person. If he's a good person, that's what you go with. And don't be afraid to ask him questions. Don't be afraid to ask him questions about about cars, about girls, about work, about being a dad. Don't be afraid to ask him questions, both of you. Jack, Anthony, you especially. You don't ask a lot of questions. You keep it inside. I know that. I know you, buddy. I know you. So, Jack, you too. Don't be afraid to ask questions of other men, of your grandpa, of your uncle, of your stepdad if you have one, because your mom is going to choose wisely. She's going to choose a good person. And that's going to be part of his job, to answer your questions about being a man, about being a boy, about growing up, about your career. Okay? That's why she chose him. She chose him because she loves him, but she chose him because she knew that he would be good for you. Okay? But the other thing that I can promise you is, this will be hard for me to say, but I gotta be strong and say it. I will always, always be in your heart. Always. I'll always be in here. Okay? But if your mom chooses another man, and this may sound weird, I'll be in his heart too. All right? I'll be in his heart too. So, part of me is going to live through you, but I'll live through him too. Because be strong, Charlie. Because you're my boys. And I love you more than anything in this whole world. And I know that your mother is going to choose somebody that treats you good. And so if that happens, be happy. And know that I'm happy. Okay? So, I will bless him. I will watch over him. And I'll be in his heart. Okay? Now, the answers that he gives you are going to be his answers. All right? But there are going to be some answers that he gives you, or some things that he does and says, and you'll know it came from me. Okay? Or it came from God on my behalf. I don't know how that works. I don't know what God allows. Nobody really knows. Okay? So some of the things will either be, not all of it. He's his own person. And although I'll be in his heart, he's his own person, and he's going to say and do things that reflect who he is. But there are going to be some things, once in a while, some things. I don't know if it's important moments in your life. You'll know it came from me. Even though it came from him, it came from me through him, or from God through him on my behalf. The same with other men. Okay? Being a good listener. When you communicate with other people, and again, when you get older, look them in the eye and truly listen. Let people finish their sentences. Let them finish their thoughts. Don't interrupt. Okay? Let people say what they're going to say and listen to them. In fact, I wasn't always like that. There were times where I would talk more than I listened, and as I got older, I learned to listen more than I talk. Okay? So being a good listener. You guys are both good talkers. You're both good communicators. Very important to develop those skills. When you get to college, when you get to high school, maybe even sooner, you'll give presentations. Don't be afraid of that. Okay? Speak up. Be confident. Look people in the eye. Look at the back of the room. Project. Project to the back of the room. Okay? Think of me, if it helps. Think of me in a classroom talking to all my students. If Daddy can do it, so can I. All right? So when you're giving presentations in school, breathe, be confident, prepare. If you prepare, over prepare, you'll be more confident and you'll speak more clearly. Just the way that I'm doing now, just like when I'm in the classroom. And I know you'll do good. All right? Love you. I'm always with you. Always, always, always. Always remember that. And I really believe this. I really believe that someday, a long time from now, we're gonna all be in heaven together. We'll all be in heaven together. And that is really cool. And that is the gift that God, Jesus, gave us. And that is awesome. All right, guys. I love you.